Welcome to Nightlife 24/7.
Are you ready to talk about sex?
No, let's talk about relationships.
Or is it time to talk about dating, taboos?
It's on your mind.
So let's talk about it
On Nightlife 24/7.
Welcome back. Nightlife 24/7. My girl Jessie James is here at the mic.
Hey, you all.
I am your boy Mac, and we are continuing our conversation about bondage. Now, on Wednesday, we talked about light bondage. Today, we're going to talk about a little bit more extreme bondage. That would be those people who are being tied up and then, as I can say, using apparatuses to enjoy themselves. Those people who are taking it to the next level or being held down or tied to a piece of equipment to get sexual gratification. Now, I personally don't see Jessie doing any of that. I just don't.
That's cool, because I'm not.
I mean, just my thoughts. I'm just saying, just my thoughts. I don't see that happening. But if it ever does get to that point, I promise you, our listeners, I'm going to get a recording for you, okay? Because, yeah, she over there poking her lips out again, but I really don't see it happening. Now, see, Jessie, you were showing me images of some women that were being tied down to wood and planks, and then machines being used on them. Man, that's extreme bondage to me. I mean, you have no control over anything that's going on with your body. I mean, there was one chick you showed me, she was tied down to a piece of wood, her arms above her head with leather restraints, and being screwed by a guy, and she couldn't do nothing but beg for more.
The problem is, this child started begging before he even went in. Like, okay, y'all. Like, she was really turned on by the fact that she was tied down. First of all, let me close your eyes, boys and girls. Gonna have a little story time. So she's literally tied down onto a table. You know, the kind you see on TV, not the ones at the doctor's office. The kind you see on TV that they say is at the doctor's office, cold and metal, no sheets, no blankets. And yes, her hands are above her head, and like what they give you the lethal injections on. And she's
Wow.
strapped down, and she is panting, and she's excited, and she's like, "Oh my God!" And then she asked, "Could she ask a damn question?" No, God, Lord Jesus. Now I'm not gonna lie, the act when she finally got a little bit looked like it was fun. Is it for me? Nah, it's not. However, I would watch it, but when we get to some of this other stuff I've seen, then swiper no swiping.
Yeah, you swiping to the left or to the right?
We not swiping. I said no swiping.
No swiping, none at all.
I'm not. That's a Tinder thing. I've never been on Tinder. I'm afraid of dating sites.
Well, damn, Jessie, to be such a bold ass person, what are you not afraid of?
I mean, I just like people. I feel like I'm gonna meet somebody on a dating site and they're gonna kidnap me. I'm kidnappable. So,
Yeah, she is, and man, we're gonna work. You know what? We're gonna work on your trust issues. I'm gonna get you straight, girl. I'm gonna build you up.
So let me tell you about my trust issues. My trust issues. I don't think that you're gonna cheat on me or anything like that. I think that literally you're gonna take my vulnerability, my sensitive side, and you are just gonna attack it. So therefore, I don't give it to you. There's no need for me to let you tie me up and pin me to the ground and all that good shit. Nah, no. We'll have fun. We're just not doing that.
Oh, damn. There's limitations. You and them damn restrictions.
Honey.
Come
You gotta-
on.
I mean, it's levels to this.
As fine and thick as you are, there should be no limitations, girl.
Shit the hell fuck out of me. I started giving you all this goodness, all these levels, honey. You might forget to put the ring on it.
Oh, come on now.
That pretty little ring Wear size 6.
Guess what? I got one for you.
Probably chocolate. I like
No. I got that ring for you, girl, sitting right there. I'm telling you.
chocolate.
No, it's not. It's actually sterling and gold, like mine. Hey, girl, it's,
I like gold.
yeah.
I'm funny. I'm so
Yeah,
funny.
you
I
is.
like gold. I've been wearing silver since I was a wee little lad, since Harry Bones was in.
She over there licking her damn lips. Okay.
It's sterling.
Okay, all right.
You know what I
Now,
mean?
but check this out though. You showed me an image earlier. This chick was standing up. It looked like she was restrained, but then had stuff poked on her breast, and she was being poked with something
So y'all
on both
going way
sides.
too
And
far. Let me tell y'all something. God
no,
gave
she
you
didn't
a
throw the
nice-
damn accent in there. Y'all going to way too far.
God gave y'all a nice set of little titties here. Now, why would you sew up your already closed? I don't understand. So she literally stitched her boobie. That didn't make sense to you either, right?
I'm
Right.
sitting here with my mouth open.
So like, she put the skin together, created a spot, and sewed that together. Why?
Wow,
Why?
that's extreme bondage form
Why?
play right there. Extreme bondage play. Extreme.
I saw something where people are like doing injections of what? Like just being poked with needles. Y'all tripping. I feel like when you get there, you're a borderline crackhead.
Why would you say that? These people ain't on drugs. They just get it. They get a high a different way. Come on now, you can't kick a person for finding their own way to sexual gratification.
Actually, that's exactly what I can do. Because I'm opinionated. I can do that. I can say when you start sticking needles in your titties for no reason at all. You just poke me with a needle. And I'm talking about a shot. Like somebody's getting a shot for no fucking reason. And whatever. Yes. You creepy. You borderline crackhead. You go and put the thing.
Well, okay. We're gonna jump on another level. What about corsets? Because corsets are a form of bondage too,
So we've heard.
and they look sexy as shit. I'm sorry, they
I'm
do.
sorry.
They
It's
look
2017.
sexy.
You can't find a chick with a corset for no reason other than waist training right now. Like, so
You don't think so? Come on, they got stores that offer all these different apparatuses
They
to
do.
tie you up,
They
to
do.
give you that sexual gratification.
And I
There are
guarantee
so
you-
many websites.
when Keisha go buy her corset from this store, that is her method to buy a waist trainer for the low.
You think so?
Yes.
But they have women. Come on now. I've been to swingers clubs and you see the women wearing the corsets.
Yes, it's sexy. It's a part of lingerie, but listen, people on the lighter side of things. like to,
She said the lighter side.
they like to wear corsets and pull it as tight as they possibly can so they won't breathe. See, people on the darker side of things, we've probably had that boyfriend or that baby daddy damn near choked the shit out of us. We barely breathing.
You know what? I'm gonna give you that one for this right here. You finna get this one right here. You getting that one. Okay? All right, well what about this? All right. Corsets are good, but we were also talking about other different forms of bondage because there's decorative bondage too. Have you not seen the sites where you see the woman's tied up with rope and it looks beautiful the way they've tied her in different forms and shapes? Now that's cool ass bondage. I couldn't do it. I wouldn't know how to do it, but to me it's also a form of artwork in a way.
Honey, he had me till he said beautiful. Yeah, I saw that bitch tied up. I saw the rope.
But it's nice. They do some intricate things with that.
Honey, when I saw that, all I thought was pig and bacon.
Oh my God! Come on.
I don't even eat meat, but I thought that baby was going out to slaughter. Okay.
Come on, you gotta admit though. You not one part of you said, "Damn, the intricacy of where the decorative bondage was. It was nothing about it grabbed
He
it.
said that motherfucker was a Boy Scout.
With all them knots, huh?
I got one for you.
Okay.
Just because I'm extra. So
Okay.
when I go, I'm extra. Blood choking.
What the hell is blood choking? I don't know what that is. I have to be honest. I'm telling you, I'm not trying to sit up and act like I know everything. So what the hell is blood choking?
We doing the booty, right? Y'all remember when we used to say that, doing the booty? Okay, we doing the booty. And I'm going to choke you. You're going to pass out. Because I'm restricting the blood flow to your brain. You know, choking out, but they like to call it blood choking. Cause
Then that's a form of bondage?
yes, darling. It's a kink. As a
Wow.
matter of fact, okay. Once upon a time when I was a wee little lad, I dated this guy that was really older than me. No, we didn't do no kind of blood choking, but he did tell me a story about this chick that he knew, or this couple. They were into some kinky shit. You know, black people back in the day, we were really close-minded. I don't know what happened to y'all. But she wanted it rough. So, you know, slapping wasn't enough. Choking wasn't enough. So she was like, nigga, stab me.
What?
And they ended up in the emergency room. The end.
Oh, you come on. Hell no. Hell no. 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 Come on. Okay.
Kill my soul.
Wow. That's just crazy to me. That's straight up crazy. That's crazy.
Just went in the kitchen. It was like, yaga.
She could have found the right brother to do that who just got issues.
But at least she let her man do it.
Okay, I'm sorry. You know what, people? I'm gonna move on from that one because that right there don't even make sense to me. I'm a black man and I'm an educated man, so I'm gonna keep it moving. Listen, what do you think about the different bondage apparatuses they have, such as the leg restraints? You can get them. They come in a set. There's a set for your hand, your arms, your wrist. And then there's a set for your legs, and when you tie the person up, it's almost like the X formation on the bed. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
The legs are out spread eagle, the arms are spread eagle, and you know what I'm saying? What do you consider? Because to me, that's extreme bondage. That's extreme. Would you let a man do that to you? Hell no.
Can't even get the handcuffs
Well,
on
I
me.
know.
You talking
See,
about
I know. I'm thinking maybe you would have slipped up and do like, come on.
No.
Okay. But he ties you up in that formation and decides to go down on you multiple times until you can't, but you can't move.
No.
All you can do is sit there and have an orgasm after orgasm.
No. I don't even know what I would do. Jesus Christ, Lord, have mercy on my soul. Ain't nothing for Bible study. Let me call Pastor Bad.
Okay. All right. I'm going to give you some other bondage. I say they have different types of chairs and stools that you can be tied up and bent across, and then they tie you in different form with different ropes and stuff. Have you we've seen those pictures.
I've seen them, but
Like she's bent over a bench, and then her legs and her hands are tied back behind her. You know what I'm saying?
like she get ready for the guillotine.
Right. To me, that's extreme bondage. I'm like, wow. But there are people who get off on that. I don't know. I mean, she can't move. She can't do anything. I can have her any way I want to. I can hit it from the back. I can walk around to the front and just gag her with my dick. See, you keep having these trust issue flashbacks. I'm going.
House on fire.
Oh my God.
I could be so hungry and you could just eat in front of me. You can pull my wig off. There are so many things that you can do.
I'm telling you here and now, and I'm saying it on national internet podcasting. I'm putting it out there. If the day ever comes that Jesse the James gives me the opportunity to bend her ass up over a chair or a bench, you can bet you I ain't finna leave the house. I ain't finna sit down in front of her and eat a damn sandwich. And I ain't finna sit up and burn the house with her in it.
And when y'all see that shit happen, run outside to your front yard. You're going to see 5, count them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 purple unicorns. Run Because I be damned if I'm about to know.
Oh, she got her face covered up with her hand. All right, check this out. We can do it, and I don't have to tie you up. How about that? I don't have to tie you up.
You trying to bend me over a chair.
Come on.
Child.
We got to start somewhere. I got to develop trust with you.
I was going at night because I wasn't. I was going in the afternoon.
See, but I got to develop trust with you some kind of way. We got to start somewhere.
Okay, you want to develop trust? Let's play cupping.
What's cupping? I'm listening. Go on, hit me with cupping.
So I'm going to heat up a glass.
Okay.
And I'm going to put them on your skin.
Oh, my acupuncturist does that.
The fuck? Oh my
Yeah, my acupuncturist does that. When I go and get stuck with the needles every Saturday, and then before I'm leaving, he does. It's the same thing they do with the athletes when they were in the Olympics. Remember?
No, this is actually a little more extreme. I guess it's like almost branding. It says fire cupping, or also called fire cupping.
Okay.
It's the act of heating up glass cups with rounded backs, usually a few inches across on the skin. As the cups cool, they create a vacuum, leaving a hickey-like bruising pattern across the skin. If done hard enough or hot enough, it can also break the skin.
Well, he doesn't do his hot like that, but that is right. I will say this: when they do cupping on me, he heats it and then he sticks it immediately to the skin. The glass itself is not hot, burning hot, but it's warm. But the suction, because what he's doing, because of the hot air and the air there, it literally lifts my skin up. And what that does is pulling blood to that area to make it stronger and more muscular. So that's what you saw. Remember, you saw the swimmers had those purple marks on them in the Olympics a few months back, almost last year? Okay, you didn't watch the Olympics? Well, every one of them had them because they were doing cupping, and what it does, it brings more blood to that area, that muscle, to make it stronger and more limber or more leaner, so it works better.
So basically, you go to the doctor and you be getting off.
No, believe me, I ain't getting off. That's for damn sure. But what I did was, because I hurt my back, and I went there, and what he did strengthened my back, my lower back. I can't even lie to you. Within 2 weeks, he had my back so damn strong. It works. It really does work. I took my mother because she has lower back problems, really bad lower back. She couldn't believe how good it worked on her. But cupping, yeah, maybe blood cupping is different, but cupping, normal cupping, is for athletes and people or they mess up a muscle group or something and they need to get it back to normal strength or stronger. I love when Jessie pokes her lips out. That shit kind of sexy. Go on, girl. So what about this one? What about those who are tied? I'm sorry. Those who are restraint chairs, bondage chairs. We've seen those type of chairs. You've seen the one where they're sitting like in a normal chair and their arms are strapped down on the arm and then their legs are strapped to the leg of the chair. I've seen those. I've seen the ones where they're sitting in a chair and the feet are straight out across two boards and they're strapped down. We've also talked about the table, the chair where it looks like a table, but it's the actual chair, and they're laid out eagle spread and strapped down on the arm. Both arms are up above the head or beside them, straight out and strapped down. I mean, that's some cool ass bondage shit. I don't know if I could do it, but that's cool. You not? You know what I've come to learn, everybody, on this episode? What I've learned that, yeah, you. It ain't just her mind closed; her legs are closed too. On this one.
No beans, no chocolate syrups, no vanilla. Just put it in the bowl. We done, honey.
Come on, girl. Come on, Jessie. I have to admit, when I first met you, you were one of the most open-minded people I've known.
Look, close the door.
Oh, wow. For y'all that just tuning in, this is Nightlife 24/7. It's Mac and Jessie, and we're talking about bondage. This is the second part of the show, and we're talking a little bit more about extreme bondage. Everything from bondage chairs, bondage tables, bondage apparatuses, bondage machines. We're getting a little bit more deeper with it. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't foresee myself or experiencing any of this. I just don't. I've watched it. I know damn well my co-host ain't going to do it. Okay. But I have watched it. There are some really, really nice forums out there for those of you who are quite interested in this extreme form of bondage. There are some really, really groups. Oh, my God. There are just thousands upon thousands upon thousands of groups that are dedicated to bondage on different levels. Everything from light to extreme to machine bondage. So, for those of you who are interested in this form of bondage, and those of you who know that you've tried it and it's turned you on and you can't get off any other way, investigate. Join a group. Join a forum. Hell, make sure you find the right partner that's willing to explore with you, because that's a beautiful thing when you have a partner who's into the same thing that you are. It really is when you can share your new experiences or your old experiences and they become new experiences because you were someone who's on that same level. You are a much, much more content and happy person. Now, that being said, you will not be sharing this with my co-host.
Not at all. Sorry. I mean, it is what it is. It ain't what it ain't. And it ain't that.
Oh, there's so many things I can't wait to explore with Jesse. Y'all just don't know. There are so many things I am willing and waiting to explore with Jesse. But hey, let's get back to the show. Bondage. What is it that we can do that would take you to a whole nother level that you would say, damn, that's just a little too much for me when it comes to bondage, Jesse?
So I trying to exactly figure out what it's called or what the hell they were doing to her, but some people. Okay, here we go. Caning. Sorry, not into it.
Tying you up and then whipping you with a cane.
Beat me with a cane, bro. Like a cane.
Oh.
I don't care how big, how small, how in between. You pull out a fucking cane, the door. But yeah, there chick was tied up, and I'm not sure what caused the bleeding, but she ended up bleeding, and it wasn't from her eyeballs. But it was pleasureful for her to get to the point of bleeding. So I don't know if this was a really huge dick or was it some kind of thing that they put in her. But yeah, she was tied up, and her orgasm came from being at a point of bleeding and actually seeing the bleeding. Right there. Swiper, no motherfucking swiping. We not doing this. We is not doing this.
Okay. Well, in a situation where she emphasized, we not.
We is. Hold on. I don't think you guys understand. So let me say this as plain as possible. We ain't doing this, boo. No. These machines where you're tied up and then you got something.
Then they fucking you too.
Every hole. You can't. I don't want a machine controlling how the penis is going in my mouth. No, like no. Like she got one in her mouth. It's one in her pussy. It's one in her ass, and she tied up, and they're all moving at different speeds, but baby, they're going fast.
Wow. Her orgasm, she's going to have an orgasm to where she's dehydrated. Why you think you really think she's going to die? Oh my God, just like she going to die.
Y'all ever seen that commercial? I'm old, y'all. Y'all ever seen that commercial? This is your brain. This is your brain on drugs. Run it. When she get done, she gonna be that fried egg. Like,
She ain't gonna be able to make sense of nothing.
you gonna be like, you hungry? She gonna be like, baby, what? Are you hungry?
Are you saying? Are you literally saying you wouldn't want anyone to take you to that level?
I'm saying, hold me. I'm saying, grab me, throw me on the bed, fuck the shit out of me, hold my hands,
Pin you down.
spread
Huh?
my legs with your legs. But bitch, don't you come in this room with no rope, no whips, no chains, no cuffs.
I can't even bring. I can't even. I can't bring a ball gag at all.
Yep, you can. And I'm gonna gag your motherfucking ass. Believe that. Because it ain't going to happen. Because
Wow.
when I say stop, I need you to hear my safe word. Remember the safe word?
But
I
that's
need
what we
you to
got to
hear
signal.
My signal is when I punch the shit out of you. My safe word is bitch stop. Bitch stop. No. So
Oh.
you put it in your mouth.
Okay. All right. I think.
As a matter of fact, if you do it first, I'll do it. If you let me tie you up, beat you, tie you to a table, spread you all like a hog ready to be cut up in its portions, then okay, I'll give it a try. With a smile.
You lying.
No.
You.
Go first.
I go first.
Yes. We going. We going there. I'll go. Okay.
But please understand now. However whatever level you take it to with me, I'm gonna reciprocate. I'm gonna reciprocate the same level back.
That's what my contracts say.
Okay, but I'm just trying to explain
They
to you.
don't even go that way.
So I'm just trying to say, what was that old saying? Do unto others, you have them do unto you.
Well,
Okay now.
think about it. Don't you be playing in people's booty? Now catch you playing your booty.
Well, I won't lie. I won't lie because when we did the anal sex show, I did not lie. I was upfront. I've had a woman finger my body. I've had a woman tongue my booty. Yeah.
And you liked it.
I wouldn't say it was bad. It wasn't horrible. It was initially it was uncomfortable.
Okay.
But I understand that. It's uncomfortable for a woman too at some point.
What about pegging?
No.
But you'll peg her ass though.
Because I'm gonna be point blank to you. I'll tell everybody straight from the point blank, and this is something that me and Sweets always said. Things you do with your lover, your partner, your friend, that is between you and you. But the day that I let someone else stick a penis in me, I'm gay. I don't care what you say.
I agree.
I'm
I'm
gay.
just saying.
But if I'm doing certain things with a woman, she's tonguing me or she's fingering me, but I'm cool. That's my woman. That's me and us having a sexual act.
But are you gonna stick a ping in her booty?
I have but for women. Now hold on, but you gotta understand though. I didn't go out of my way to do that. I was with a woman who said, "I like anal sex. I want to have anal sex." I didn't say, "Oh, you know what? You got a nice ass. I love to put my dick in it." Nah. It's every woman that I've had anal sex with is because they wanted to have anal sex.
Well, things you just don't have to worry about.
So if they wanted it, I was down with it. If they said no, I ain't never bring it back up. Not doing our whole relationship.
Let me tell you what I want.
What you want?
On a large cheese pizza with pineapples and jalapenos. That's what I want. I do not want you. I do not want green eggs and ham. I do not want them Sam I am. I do not want them.
Come on. You don't want them on a
I
train
don't want that shit.
in the rain? You wouldn't want them on a boat with a goat. Come on now.
Honey, I don't want it when you float your boat. Honeymoon.
Oh, now she tried to pull green eggs and ham on me. I know that book from.
In this country.
Oh Lord! I tell you, it's something, boy. It is
That's the thing.
something.
You need to make sure you Ruthie me, cause honeymoon, it ain't.
Come on now, seriously, me, Ruthie, and you. That's just downright dog. That's just wrong. That's just straight wrong. I couldn't see that. All right, so check this out, though. Check this out. See if you can find over there bondage chairs.
It's gonna be some shit I don't like.
Yeah, I want to see some of the bondage chairs. Or if you can't find bondage chair, find something that says beautiful bondage art, something like bondage roping or something.
Shit did beautiful.
Because there's some of the stuff that I saw online when it came to bondage and the way they were intricate with the ropes and
And
all.
Travis selling this shit on Etsy. I'm finished.
What? So what are you trying to tell me over there? Did we find that?
Y'all ever seen the movie Hostel?
I did not see the movie Hostel, but I did remember everyone talking about the movie Hostel.
That is exactly what this shit looked like. Or any Exorcist movie that you've seen. This is what they should have done to the child who had the demon in her. This shit looked like some. We not.
What? So
This chair right here looked like the cross and a weight bench had a baby.
really?
Yeah, so if Jesus' cross and a weight bench decide to have sex, this is exactly what it looks like. What is this, miss?
Wow. Okay, so I got on mine here. Oh yeah, that's the chair I was telling you about. Where her arms could either be above her head or straight out beside her. Then her feet would be out in front of her. See,
Oh yeah, I told you about that chair too. No.
right? So okay, so you got the chair stuff. I pulled up rope bondage. Okay, and they have different techniques for rope bondage.
Boy Scouts, listen up.
They have what they call the spread eagle. Okay, this one is a 4-post bed. Is commonly used to achieve this position with the arms and legs restrained at the ankles and the wrist. That's the one we were talking about with you, which you said ain't gonna happen. Okay, then on top of that, we also have they call chair tied. Okay, this one, the subject is placed in a chair. The wrist can be bound to the arm, the wrist, and the chair. See, that's what we were talking about before, where you see the girl sitting in a regular chair and her wrists are tied to the arms of the chair, and then they have her legs or her ankles tied to the legs of the chair. It's like what you see in the hostage situation.
See,
See?
see.
I'm
In
just
a
saying.
hostage situation.
Oh my God, why are you going there? That is, come on. I'm just giving you an example. I'm just giving you an example. That's all.
I didn't go there.
How about this one? This one is called Standing at the Cross.
I think I'm looking at that.
The St. Andrew's cross is shaped like that of the letter X. The points of each section act as your anchor points, restraining your arms and your legs. Now, we've seen those. They got that. They have a couple of those at 1763. I know that for a fact. I've seen the people facing forward with those and also facing their back to you and being restrained that way. And they're being flogged or paddled or they've been touched with ticklers and stuff like that. This one, this is your favorite one. Hogtied. Now, everybody should know what hogtied is. But I guess if you don't live in the country or been in the country, you might not know what it means. The subject is restrained at the wrists and ankles with all 4 joints converging together while the subject rests on either their back or their stomach traditionally. Ain't that something? Wow.
It's just that something.
So, I mean, that's, yeah, wow.
It's something that starts with an S.
Okay, I got one for you. Check this out. This is the one I knew you could never get with. Well, I was telling you they tied a different way. This is called suspension bondage, where they have them tied up in different ways, but they're suspended.
No. And see, you just gonna leave my ass right there.
Okay. See, even like that position. See that position right there? She's hanging.
Position.
Right, but see, she's spread eagle right here, basically, with her legs and stuff wide open, but she's suspended in the air. You can just walk up and slide right up in her. No, seriously, come on. That's kind of hot. I had to be honest. That's kind of hot.
It's something.
She said, "Why you got to be all that? Why I got to be all that? Come on now, work. Come on now, Jesse, work with a brother. That's all I'm saying. Work with a brother. That's all."
I work with a brother.
Okay.
That shit.
Oh, they have different ones for the suspension one. It's called the first one that we were talking about. This one is called horizontal suspension. This one is called horizontal suspension face up. That's the one where she's got the red on right here. Then the next one is called woman hanging horizontally in a teardrop hog tie. That's this one. You can go behind her and just have a field day.
Mm-hmm. And you'll never know when she loses consciousness.
Oh, this one, woman in a horizontal suspension using rope bondage. This one is, since it's a submissive arms are tied here, it is important for safety that the rope is strong and does not break. Now, that one looks a little painful to me.
All of it is painful because understand, like you relax your body.
Right.
Because if you, first of all, if you're tense to try to support your weight, that's gonna hurt. If you relax your body and those restraints start weighing on you, that shit hurt. Ain't we supposed to be fucking? Where's the pleasure in this right now?
But that's the pleasure for them. Right, but the big time. Look at this one. This one is called inverted suspension, upside down.
He gonna die.
Right, but you have to be careful because there's risk to this. All the blood rushing to your head. You know.
It gonna blow up.
I mean, it ain't like this stuff is. You know, there's risk to this, and people. I'm telling you, you need to understand that the things that you do, there are risks to it. And we don't want you sitting up here thinking, oh, I can do this and this ain't, you know. All I'm saying is there's risk and you need to be careful. You just truly need to be careful. That's all we can say. Be with someone who's experienced. Make sure you have safety words. Make sure you have safety signals, something, because with these type of actions, there are consequences.
And keep 911 on standby.
Oh, you so funny. She said keep 911 on standby. Oh, my God.
Be ready to explain to EMS what the fuck happened here.
Well, you're going to have to explain anyway if they come. You're going to have to explain. I mean, that's just it. You're going to have to explain.
I'm just saying, be ready.
I think, personally, people, I know that some of us, our minds aren't at the level of others, and some of us consciously don't. Can I put this? We achieve sexual gratification in other ways that are more spiritual or more mental than just the physical. So I get what you're doing. I understand what you're doing. I will say this. I know for a fact that it's not for everybody. It's not. Some people are going to consider you a little weird, off the charts. Personally, a man who has been around the world and seen different things and continually looking to see other things, if it gets you where you need to be, get there. Hey, Jesse James done made it clear. It ain't her thing. Gosh, she got some sexy ass lips when she poke them out. She done broke out in song. Well, why the girl breaking out in song? Come on, seriously? You just wrong. You wrong. It's all good though, Jess.
It is, and I want y'all to have a good old time with your ping tied up. Y'all think let's go straight? You know what? It's not.
It ain't gonna do nothing for you, Jesse.
Not stretching it out. Droopy titties tied up. Clothespins on you.
That's when you were talking to me earlier. That was a form of bondage by using clothespins.
And we're not talking about like improvising as nipple clamps. We're talking about she got a mustache. We're talking about like you're taking the clothespins and you're holding your vagina open because there's ropes tied to the ends of the clothespins that are tied to you. You're putting clothespins on your clit. Some instances you're putting clothespins on your skin just for that point of pain. Yeah.
Well, I know we as humans tend to find many ways to gratify ourselves. And you got to think about it. Sex is the oldest profession in the world. And people are always going to be elevating it, changing it, adding to it to get more out of it. So I don't see bondage as one of those bad things. I just don't.
Okay, I won't say that it's bad. It's interesting. It's good for you. It's not good for me. As I look at this picture of this chick with a candle in her ass. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
What does a candle on the ass got to do with bondage?
It's a form of bondage. She's tied up, and I guess she's about to get some of this hot wax on that ass.
Okay, because I've done the hot wax thing. I really have on my chest. A woman, I wasn't tied up or anything.
So yeah, she's tied up.
Turn it around a little bit more though.
Keep talking about this damn swivel.
Oh my God. Okay, is she gonna light something? And fireworks coming up? No, I'm saying, but she gonna light fireworks or something that way or something?
Talk about hot sex.
Okay, yeah. I mean, that's a whole nother way of saying hot sex. But no, come on now, seriously. Okay, all right. Listen, you just tuning in. We're in the last minutes of the show here. We only got a few minutes left. This is Nightlife 24/7. I'm with my girl Jessie, and I'm your boy Mac, and we're sitting here talking about extreme bondage. We're talking about everything from rope and decorative bondage to chair restraint bondage to machine apparatus bondage. We discussed light bondage on the first show, which was on Wednesday, and it being Friday now, we're finishing out the show with a little bit more extreme bondage. Jessie has made it clear there's just some things you're not going to do with her. I can't lie. I did try bondage with one female in my lifetime. It drove me nuts. I literally practically ripped the headboard apart trying to get loose with her teasing and taunting me, and because it was feeling great. But I know as an alpha male, I'm not one to be tied up. What are your thoughts on that, Jessie, before we close out?
Yeah, y'all have fun with that. We've already discussed that I'm not being tied up or pinned down or anything of the nature, but definitely if that is what you guys are into, have fun, enjoy, call the popos.
Why we gotta call the popos? Why we gonna need the popos? You only gonna need the popos if you involved.
You ain't gonna need the popos if I'm involved. You better call the coroner because you died tonight. No.
Listen, do not on this show. We do not. I repeat again. Do not on this show condone murder. Okay, that's all I'm trying to put it out there. Murder is not one of the things.
You don't condone murder. We don't condone things that would get us murder. See murder. Murder. It's murder. I'm not doing it.
All right. I get you. I'm gonna leave that one alone. You ain't got to worry about me coming at you that way on that one. I'm just putting it out there. All right. So make sure you guys check us out on our website, nightlife247.com. You can catch all our episodes there. Make sure you check us out on Facebook and send us a friend request, Nightlife247. You can also get us at Instagram and Twitter, which is Nightlife _7, Nightlife24_7, and Nightlife, the number 2, the word 4, and the number 7 for Instagram. That being said, we appreciate you guys listening to us, and we are definitely happy to have you on, and we look forward to seeing you next week.
Good night.
We at Nightlife 24/7 appreciate you, our listener, who has an open mind and heart and are able to listen, learn, and discuss those issues that affect you and your partner. By discussing these issues, we hope to keep the lines of communication open to help inform you, our listener, and our community. It's on your mind, so let's talk about it on Nightlife 24/7.